Chapter 7 Soil. Time to warm up. Can these flowers smile like this if there is no soil? Is soil so important to grow crops? Think and discuss. Time to know. What is soil? Remember playing in the dirt with your friends? You probably didn't put too much thought into how that dirt was formed or even what it was made of. Dirt is dirt, right? Well, actually, the dirt is called soil. And soil is a mixture of mineral and organic material that sits just below Earth's surface. The upper layer of the Earth's surface is called soil. It is important for the growth of plants. We grow vegetables, fruits, and other plants in the soil. The plants take up water and mineral from the soil through the roots. What does soil contain? Soil is made up of rock particles, clay, remains of plants and animals called humus and stones. Activity 1. Find out what the soil contains. Go into a field, collect a sample of soil. Put it in a jar of water. Stir it well and let it settle. Observe and describe the different layers of materials. In water, particles settle more quickly the bigger they are. It is possible to use this property to determine the amount of each component of soil. Put 3 parts of water and 1 part of soil in the container. Try 1 cup soil and 3 cups of water in a quart jar. Shake the container for 5 minutes and let the material set. With reference to the figure 1, after 40 seconds, measure the thickness of sediment. Call this A. After 30 minutes, measure again and call this B. After 24 hours, measure C. Now, by subtraction, you can determine the thickness of main layers. C minus B is equals to layer of clay. B minus A, layer of silt. A is equals to layer of gravel and sand. Using a sieve with 2 millimeters holes, less than 1/8 inches, you can separate the gravel from the sand and determine their ratio. On the basis of these data, calculate the content percentage of each component of the soil sample. Soil contains water in the form of moisture because different particles of soil have different water holding capacity. Activity 2. To show that soil contains water, material required: soil, spirit lamp, a metal can with a lid. Method 1. Take a little quantity of soil in a metal can. 2. Cover it with lid. 3. Ask an adult to heat the can. 4. Take off the lid. Observation: you will find drops of water on the lid. Results: this shows that soil contains water. Fact finder: soil consists of 45% minerals, 25% water, 25% air, and 5% organic matter. Different types of plants grow in soil and number of small animals also live in soil. It proves that soil contains air. Activity 3. To show that soil contains air, material required: soil, jar half filled with water. Method: take some soil from the ground and keep it in a jar half filled with water. What happens? Observation: you will see the bubbles of air rising up from the surface of the soil. Result: this shows that trapped air in the soil rising up of the soil. How soil forms? Rocks get heated during the day and cool down at night. This heating and cooling break down rocks into small pieces. When water flows over these rock pieces, it turns them into pebbles, which are carried to far off places by water. Slowly, these tiny pieces become very small. These small pieces were also rubbed against each other till they become very tiny pieces. The soil is formed is called silt or sand depending upon the kind of rock. Soil profile. Soil is formed in a number of layers. This sequence is called the soil profile. If we dig deep into the ground, we will find that each layer of the soil is different. Topsoil A horizon, subsoil B horizon, parent C horizon. The top layer of the soil is dark colored. It is called the topsoil. Below it lies a light colored layer full of broken rock pieces. This is called the subsoil. The bottom layer is made up of solid rock called the bedrock. Kinds of soil. There are different kinds of soil. 1. Sand is the number main particle found in soil. You can tell it's sandy soil by how rough it feels as you rub it between your fingers. This soil is a combination of rock, quartz and silica. Sandy soil is what's needed in areas requiring drainage like baseball fields but doesn't contain enough nutrients to grow strong, healthy plants. When melted, sandy soil becomes glass. 2. Clay. Another type of soil is clay. When it's dry, clay feels smooth to the touch, but it becomes very sticky when wet. It's made of small, inorganic particles have been worn down from the rock. Clay can be full of healthy nutrients, but doesn't allow enough water and air to pass through to support most plants. Because it's so sticky and dries hard, clay is very good for building and making pottery. 3. Silt. Silt is a combination of sandy soil and clay. You can tell silt by how powdery it feels when it's dry. Unlike clay, silt does not become sticky when it's wet. 4. Loam. Loam is a combination of sandy soil, clay and silt. It breaks up easily, allows for organic activity and stays moist while allowing for drainage and air circulation. Loam is the best soil for growing plants. In fact, gardeners often mix loam with other soils like sand and clay. Soils and crops. We grow different crops in different types of soils. Some crops need loam, some need sandy soil, and some need clay soil. To grow better crops, the soil should contain air, water, and minerals. We supply minerals and humus to the soil by adding manures and fertilizers.